Hey folks, today I thought I would try something a wee bit different. I am here on LegitLand, and I wanted to show you guys a little behind the scenes look at our server. When you first join the server, if you've joined it recently within the last 6 months, you would notice there's some animated rules at the beginning, and a lot of people ask how the balls do you do that, and I'm here to kind of show you a little bit. It's a mix of a few things. It's a plugin called Script, S-K-R-I-P-T, and a bunch of plugins that associate with it, where you can kind of program your own plugins with some almost plain text. It's pretty cool. So I use that in conjunction with a lot of command blocks, and so when you first log in, you'll see this, you got a hologram here. Welcome to the server, you must agree to the rules, walk straight ahead, enter here to watch the rules. Okay, so when you first get in here, you're like right facing this way, no hacking, no cheating, blah blah blah. And then you have to actually agree to the rule. So as you saw it, the guy there just kind of flew up. So we go to the next rule. So there he is dropping some TNT, and the TNT goes boom, and it blows up the house. Oh no, oh no. You have to agree to the rule. So what you're doing is essentially agreeing to each rule. So there we are, building a 1x1 tower. Got the guy animated there. It's really fun to do. So no cobblestone builds. I mean, ew. Pick up. Oh, now he's sad. Armor stand me is very sad. And he walks away. We agree to that rule. So here we are, cutting down. Another rule on LegitLand is no floating trees, because how annoying is it to just see floating trees like that? Keep LegitLand beautiful. So no harassing others. There we go. Oh, because harassment. Don't be a jerk. Right. Oh, no death chest camping. When you die, you drop a chest if you're carrying one, and you can't kill people over and over and over in junk. So there we go. We got some death stuff going on there. Stay active. So here's a little bit of a so there's the house decaying over time. I'm going to show you how all of this works. Oh, then PvP is enabled on this server, so that's a rule. It's not. I guess it's a rule. It's more of a statement. So there we are fighting each other. It's exciting. And the last rule, no spam or advertising, because that is annoying. Ready? And spam! Look at all that spam. Look at all the spam! Oh, the spam. Oh, the spam! Yeah, but we... okay. So here's that. So we can either replay the rule, we can disagree to all the rules, which will kick you from the server, so we're not going to do that. And if you agree to all the rules, you're told to enjoy your stay. And here in a second, we'll get teleported then to our spawn. And there we are. Now we're at spawn. So let me go then to. All right, and let me show you the the secretness of this whole thing. We got a lot of stuff everywhere. So when you first join, everybody will join this room here. It's just a single room. And this is actually a test track here. It's not a functioning track, but this one is. So we'll come over here. All right. So this is a track. There's a bunch of tracks with all 10 rules going down like that. I've labeled them just for debugging sakes. We got track 1, track 2, and if you keep going that way, track 3, track 4, all the way. I think we have 10 tracks to accommodate up to 10 people reading the rules at once or watching the rules. And behind each of them, there's a bunch of command blocks. Look at all those command blocks. There are so many command blocks. But what the command blocks do is they spawn in different items, mostly armor stands. Right, before I go over how all of these work, and as you can see, there's a lot of notes I wrote for myself. I'll show you how some other elements work. First off, we have them trapped on that block there, on the lapis block, by just putting simple barrier blocks around them on every single one. Oh, I've also changed the wool to glass so that I can see through all of them, and you guys can see how some things work here. Okay, so here we're going to have somebody run through the rules for me. As you can see, there are tons of command blocks, and what the script plugin actually does is it's mostly being used right now to place redstone blocks down this pathway, which will trigger things. I've got sounds along the bottom, boop, 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 stepping sounds, and then every single one of these changes the place of the armor stand. And also in the script plugin, it's programmed to remove the armor stand after every single thing. Okay, so if you wouldn't mind stepping through the portal and coming into Rule 1, I really hope you go through this track and it doesn't... Okay, there we go. So there, she gets stuck down there and she gets to watch that, and then a GUI pops up in her menu and she gets to press it to go to the next one. And as you can see, now she's at the next one. This one operates a little differently. As you can see, some blue appeared there. I'll run through this a little more. So at the beginning here, there's a reset. I got a bunch of resets just in case anything bad happens, like you get disconnected in the server. So here I have the walk cycle on these. I got all these notes on how everything works. And if you remember, the building kind of blows up. Well, Minecraft has this brilliant default vanilla command where you can replace blocks and stuff. So over here, we've got this building that is all blown up. So on the moment the fake TNT explodes, this house right here actually gets cloned in over here, and then when the whole thing is done, we've got the original once again back here, and the original gets cloned right back in. So it's kind of I thought an ingenious way to fake an explosion. Okay, if you wouldn't mind going to the next one. So here we got the 1x1 towers, which here we'll watch. See, the redstone just ticks, tick, 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 tick. So stop there. Now I just animated a lot of anticipation jump on that one. Kind of boring. All right, you can go to the next one. The next one's kind of boring too. Nothing really too fancy here. It just throws up a rule as a hologram, and then just goes through. And you can create pauses and stuff on how many ticks you want to wait. Most of this is, I believe, at 2 ticks, which is 1/10 of a second. But sometimes you want to pause for whatever animation purposes. Okay, go to the next one. As you can see, this one's already kind of destroyed. So that's what the first few blocks there do. It's a whole reset. So that the thing is reset as you go, which is fun and fantastic. All right, here, so we got 2 people, well, me and another admin, kind of laughing at each other, or me just completely making fun of them because harassment and stuff. So here, I just have lots of notes on what goes where, and all the sounds, the village sounds are just run along the bottom there. It's really not too complicated. It's just when I made it, it was just a lot of very, very monotonous stuff. So this one's the death chest camping, which is a lot of repeating stuff, mostly just copied and pasted, which is great that you can do that. Okay, and the next one is super simple. Well, we can't really see through it, but there's only a few command blocks down here, and what they're all doing is they're all just using the clone and replace tool of Minecraft. So we have the original build, there's the first build where everything kind of progressively gets worse and worse as you go down the way here, where like, stuff starts to break and decay, and we just kind of make the house look like it's falling apart, like it was not taken care of for a while. Hence the stay active rule. It kind of just keeps falling apart and getting dingier and dingier. And then of course the last one is the reset, where it replaces it with the brand new one. This one is a stupid simple one that I just have it looping those few blocks over and over and over because it's supposed to be dumb and a 2-frame fight scene. And then the last one is no command blocks whatsoever. It's all done within script, creating holograms, completely randomly placed using random code and junk like that. So it's a bunch of random messages it picks from, and it puts them into random locations. And then when you agree to that one, it sends you to the last one over here, where it tells you to enjoy your stay. And then it TPs you out and teleports you back into the real world, like so. So everything's kind of custom. Script is a really fun plugin to mess with because you can do some crazy stuff. Let me show you some of the... For those of you who have never been on LegitLand, we've got kind of cool perks. Like we got paint guns. Let's show you the loot gun, because why not? Where you kind of just shoot and it randomly sprays stuff everywhere. And the good thing about this is none of this is actually changing blocks. It looks like it is, but it's only in the client. None of this is being saved in the server. So if I were to do a block update onto it, say right click it, it goes back to the original block, which is neato. Not that this video is about this, because this video is about that, the first join stuff. Alright, so this is just a stupid, silly player heads gadget. There we go. So it's a bunch of little me ghosts flying around, and every player can make their own little ghosts to fly around. It's just a stupid gadget. But all this stuff is done with a plugin called Script and a bunch of associated plugins with Script, and it's a fun little thing, and you should try it out if you ever want to make really fun and easy things, gadgets, and more than just gadgets. We use them for gadgets. You can pretty much write most plugins on your server with this thing. But I hope that was interesting to you guys on how we do our first join rules. Since many people were asking, and I figured I'd show you how it actually works. If you have any other questions, I will do my best to answer the questions in the comments section of this video. So please do ask them. I'm sure there's other stuff that I totally forgot to go over, or you may have questions on how I did something that I did not discuss. Hey, if you're ever looking to hire a developer who knows this script stuff and silly things like any of the stuff that I've shown you so far, I'm available. Hey, send me an email. Thank you. Goodbye. Peace, homies.